Hi guys, my name is Kim and this is the Hockman Homestead. Wanted to do a quick overview of some of the things that we're changing this time of year to prepare for both the fall and the winter. The first thing is we are not currently rotating our chickens. So for the chickens, we've decided to kind of park them in place during the winter where we had been doing weekly rotations. The area that we chose to park them is where I'm currently hanging out and where you can probably also hear both the chickens and the ducks. So we combined our two flocks, our chicken flock as well as our duck and guinea flock, and they are all in the backyard behind our duck coop. It's working great right now, and it is simplifying chores, both the weekly rotation as well as we're feeding everyone in one spot, we're collecting eggs from one spot. So it really has kind of simplified things for us, and this time of year that's what we needed. The next thing to go with that is because we have everyone parked, instead of doing weekly rotations for the chickens and having the ducks in a much larger area, we are trying to implement deep bedding. This is a work in progress. Currently, we are using any and all yard debris, everything from our frost tender plants that died back for the fall, as well as leaves. Sorry, the chickens are scratching through some of the plants right now. But we're trying to do that, and then may also supplement with wood chips or something that we either purchase or can barter. Donations, we'll see. But the goal is to cover the ground here, give them a deep organic material to dig through, and kind of improve the soil in this area for some future plans. And the next thing is also, with the colder temperatures, we have adjusted our coop a little bit for the chickens. During the spring and summer, we took the floor out of the coop, which sounds bad, but the design is there are roosting bars, and then below that there's like a poop shelf, and you can take that out to change the droppings and clean it out every day, every other day. And during the spring and summer, essentially took that out and let the droppings drop all the way to the ground. And then because we were moving them weekly and often moving the coop within that area within the week, it didn't give anything a chance to build up, and it kind of was self-cleaning. Well, the same functionality that allows everything to drop through is allowing the cold air to come through. And notice that our chickens were preferring to go into their nest box that doesn't have that open floor design at night, and that leads to its own problems. So today went ahead, added the floor back. Hopefully it'll keep them a little warmer, incentivize them to use their nest box for nesting and for laying eggs, and otherwise to roost in the roosting portion of their coop. And the next area is we have adjusted to move everyone to grower feed. So right now we have a mixed flock in a couple of senses. We have some birds that are 2 years old, we have some that are 6 months old, we have pullets, we have hens, and we also have drakes. So with that wide combination, we used to give our chickens that were all hens layer feed, and then the ducks, which was a combination of pullets and drakes, we would give them grower feed. Right now, to simplify it and make sure none of our drakes are getting too much layer feed, we're just giving everyone a good quality grower feed. It has a couple of benefits. One, it's safe for everyone, and two, even for our hens and our layers, the additional protein is helpful during the winter. It helps keep them warm, gives them the calories they need, and helps them through the molt. And then we just supplement with calcium for everyone, and they're able to get that free range with the amount that they need. All right, sorry. It's a little cold, which is impacting my voice. And then the next thing is we are supplementing their feed a little bit. Not necessarily from a nutritional standpoint, but just enjoyment and quality of life. Our chickens particularly like free ranging, and since everyone is in a smaller, more confined area, I've been essentially throwing in some daikon radish greens once I see them in the yard, And then also during the winter, we typically do grow microgreens for ourselves as a family. And my plan is essentially the ones that we don't eat, we will share with the chickens and ducks. So the plan being probably grow a little more than we anticipate needing as our family, and then we'll share those with the livestock. So I think that'll give them kind of a replacement for the free ranging, or at least a supplement until it makes more sense from the weather to do so. But those are the things we're doing here on our farm to prepare for fall and winter, and I would love to hear what you're doing on your farm or homestead, or even just in your backyard. So leave a comment and share what you're doing. Thanks. Bye.